Bergen County Sheriff Michael Spadea resigned on Friday after an audio tape of some racist remarks that he made were released to the media. Now, he had originally just apologized when the tapes were released, making no indication that he was going to resign. Immediately after the tapes became public, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy indicated that Spadea should absolutely step down. Okay, let's bring in our A-plus panel to discuss. I'm joined by pop culture expert Lisa Durden. Good to have you here, Lisa.
How are you? Of course.
Peter Brown is back with us, Democratic councilman in Linden. Peter, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
Troubling to have a high-ranking member of law enforcement
not
tell an off-color joke. I mean, I'm the first person to talk about context for video, audio. I can't see any context where his remarks about black people would be deemed appropriate.
Absolutely. I don't think his marks were appropriate at all. And I think the fear that a lot of people have is, does his type of philosophy and his thoughts filter down to the ranks underneath him? And that's what's troubling, is that when you have someone who's the top of law enforcement like this making remarks, how is he then teaching, the police officers and the staff underneath him?
Lisa, I mean, what do you think? You probably heard this and you thought, what did you think?
Well, bigger than teaching, Peter, white supremacist, racist individuals like this sheriff makes me sick to my stomach, because my mind says, when you say, oh, I see, just let the black people smoke reefer and get away with it. So my question becomes, when a law enforcement official at this level, who's the sheriff, has been there God knows how long, how many black people smoking reefer did he arrest?
All right, incarceration, etc. What's a good point, Lisa? And I actually want to, go ahead, last point.
So I'm wondering, if a white person did drugs and a black person did drugs under his administration, did the white guy get off with a slap on the hand and the black guy go to jail for a long time?
Troubling for local elected officials. I mean, now this guy's elected.
Right.
Do you think this now is troubling for the whole system, where there are going to be plenty of people that may in fact be guilty, now stand up and say, well, wait a minute, maybe I was judged by the color of my skin?
Absolutely, but you also have to remember that the Attorney General's office, the governor's office, wanted a report done to see, in fact, if what was going on with the arrest. So this is something they can dive into a little bit more to see, in fact, if there was a problem in Bergen County.
First of all, the fact that this sheriff is so ignorant to think that in these days and times, people aren't keeping that camera hot and recording you tells me he thinks he has big kahunas, and he can say and do whatever he wants.
Cameras on or not, if you're in law enforcement, you shouldn't be thinking that way.
Well, that's the first order of business, but the
All
fact that he felt arrogant enough to even say it bothered me.
Thank you, guys.